Guys, I wanted to get with you tonight and give a shout out to Grayson Hobby. I had a glitch with my radio. Everybody knows everybody knows that Keith and I both run the TX16S. As far as I'm concerned, it's the best radio on the market for the money. You can get the one, what they call the Max, for $250. Your radio was what?
Right at 200, man, a little under 200.
So for $50, you can get the Max radio with that thing with a TX16. We got our radios from Grayson Hobby. And like I said, I had a problem with mine. Something crazy happened to it. And guys, I guess everybody has experienced when they buy something to have a company not stand behind it. Y'all have seen me rant on 2 or 3 airplanes that came with messed up whatever. And I would complain about it and the companies wouldn't do anything about it. I'm here to tell you tonight that Grayson Hobby, they stand by their stuff. What I went ahead and done, because I had to have a radio and I didn't know what was wrong with mine, I went ahead and bought a new one, okay? And this is it. It was $250. They have, just info you guys, they have new Hall gimbals now that are CNC, they're all metal. So there's no plastic in them. Those things are like $129 extra. I think that's what it was. So basically my radio wound up being about $400, less than $400, okay? But I'm telling you, those have gotten rave reviews, and honestly, I love them. They're solid CNC machine gimbals, Hall gimbals. But when I sent my radio, when I called the guy and told him, this is what my radio's doing, he said, send me your radio.
At Grayson.
At Grayson. Yeah. Talk to him on the phone, send me your radio. All right? I had the old 16 TX 16S. The new software now is called Edge TX. And Edge TX gives you a lot of extra stuff, and it has the touch screen. So you don't have to keep rolling that roller, and you know, it's just, you just punch the screen and get what you want, which makes it much faster. I sent my radio in to him last Monday. Yeah. This is Friday. I got a call today. He had dropped it in the mail and was sending it back to me. And what he did was, he updated my radio to the latest software, plus put Edge TX on it, took all of my airplanes and transferred them over to the new radio, to my old radio. All the photographs and stuff I had of airplanes and the splash screen, put all that back over there, give me a brand new SD card to go with it, and then boxed it up and sent it back to me. And I asked him today, I said, okay, I was kind of afraid to ask, to be honest with you. I said, all right, how much do I owe you? And he said, you don't owe us nothing. My radio was out of warranty, people. It'd been out probably, what, 3 months?
Yeah, you've had it for...
a little over a year.
Yeah.
It's got a year's warranty on it. And he sent it back to me, and it didn't cost me anything. I mean, how often do you hear these stories where people just completely ignore when you have problems with their stuff, you know? Yeah. I was shocked and dismayed and told him, I was prepared to pay you. And he said, oh no, you're not owing us anything. And like I said, I should get the radio first of next week, and it's brand new again, brand new. So, I mean, you got to give a shout out to people that's trying to do good by their customers. Another point that I think that kind of sold us on Grayson Hobby is they're here in the state of Georgia, number one, but number two, it's a veteran It's a veteran that works up there at Grayson Hobby. So we're supporting our veterans.
Yeah, it's a veteran-run company.
So, you know, you guys, if you need a new radio, look, I've seen Spectrum, I've seen all kinds of Top, I've seen all kinds of radios. But there is none of them out there that will outperform this radio. This radio now is less than $400. I defy you to get a radio with all these channels on it for that price.
Yeah, we got tons of airplanes, and every one of our airplanes are on these radios.
And not only that, you got all these channels that you can do all this stuff with. All you need to do is get a receiver with that number of channels. This radio will do it. I think it's 16 channels.
Yeah.
So I can't say enough about the radio. Keith and I both love our radios. We really love our radios. We haven't had you know,
I ain't had any problems out of mine.
He ain't had any problems out of his.
And I got the mid version.
Yeah.
I think there's one under this one that's like around 170, something like that. This one was right at 200, and Dad's got the higher end one, which is 250, 260, whatever, and then he updated it with the gimbals.
But understand this: if you buy that radio, it's got the same inside as that radio. Yep. It just doesn't have all the different colors.
The bells and whistles.
The bells. It doesn't have the bells and the whistles. But other than that, that radio is identical to that radio.
And I've got every one of my airplanes on this thing, and I've had, knock on wood, I've had no problems out of that radio. None.
I don't think there's a radio out there that can outperform that radio. And I'll tell you something. If you guys watch, these radios are going crazy in Europe. People are buying them in Europe. I'm seeing people flying large airplanes on these radios.
And I tell you something else too. A lot of me and Dad aren't really big into drones at all. We got a couple of drones, but a lot of your drone racers, this professional racing with these drones,
that's what they use.
Just about every one of them using these right here. I've been watching them on YouTube, and just about every one of them are using Radiomaster TX16S.
And if you go to Grayson Hobby, you're going to see Grayson Hobby. They have the receivers and they have the radio. Hey, and they're reasonable. I ordered 5 receivers for these airplanes, and they were under $20 a piece. I mean, come on.
Yep.
I've seen Spectrum receivers out there as high as $100. So you can't beat them for the price. The reliability is great, but Grayson Hobby basically.
Well, their customer service.
Yeah. They got good customer service, but basically what they're into up there is drones. If you want a drone, that's the place to go. They got drones, got the yin yang.
Yeah, they got tons of drones.
Tons of drones. Yeah. And the guy that I talked to about this radio, his name is Will. Shout out to you, Will. I appreciate it. You were extremely patient. You were extremely professional. Yeah. You paid attention to what I had to say. You were more than willing to jump in there and get this thing going again. And a shout out to you and Grayson Hobby for the way they handled this hiccup that I had with my radio. Yeah. So if you get one, they're gonna look after you. They're gonna remember you. They knew I had just bought another one. So
well, we bought all our radios from them.
All of our radios come from Grayson Hobby. All of our receivers come from Grayson Hobby. And what he was telling me today, we like the Animal 600 receivers. Well, they sell the Lemon RX. I didn't tell you that, but they sell the Lemon RX, which is a little higher than the Admiral 600 was. But the prices are still, what, $30? Yeah. You know? Yeah. So, look, give these guys a shout. I mean, it is a great company. It is a great company, and we're really, really tickled to death. And the reason for this tonight is to tell you, you ain't got to put up with crap from other people. These people stand by. If you buy it from them, they'll stand behind it.
Yeah, you ain't got to deal with all that overseas crap.
Yeah, they'll fix it right there. In fact, they are a certified
Radiomaster technicians or something.
Yeah, a repair facility. Yep. That's what it is. Yep. So, guys, give these guys a shout. Look at what they got. I mean, it's you can't beat it. You can't beat it. So, like I say, the whole purpose of this was to give a shout out to Will and that bunch up there at Grayson Hobby. Man, we really appreciate what you've done. Yep. We see that you're interested in helping your customers. you appreciate your customer, and you got the time to talk on the telephone and get these things fixed. I should have a brand new radio. This is a brand new radio, but I should have a brand new radio next week, which means I'll have 2 of them. So, guys, give them a shout. That's a good company to deal with. Huh? We really appreciate them.
I got a link in the description below for Grayson Hobby. So make sure you go there and click on that link and go there and show them some love and buy some stuff from them. And I'm like already thank you, Grayson Hobby. We're in Georgia, the state of Georgia. Grayson is about 3.5 hours from us, and we really appreciate those guys. A veteran-owned company. I think their staff is probably only 4 or 5 people.
And I think they claim to be the largest hobby shop in the state of Georgia.
State of Georgia, yep. They're just southeast of Atlanta. They're part of Atlanta. I forget the exact town they're in.
Is it Loganville?
Something like that. I'm not positive, but they're a suburb of Atlanta, and but veteran owned, and willing to take the time to talk to people, and that means a lot. So I'm like already shout out to Grayson Hobby. Thank y'all so much for the help and the support. But go over there and check them out. Get you a Radiomaster if you're looking to get into the hobby. Radiomasters are great radio to get into, and if you have any questions, comments, please comment down below. Let us know what you think. If you got stuff from Grayson Hobby, comment down below. Let us know what kind of stuff you got from Grayson Hobby, and give them a shout out. So other than that, I don't have anything. Thank y'all for watching.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all so much for the support here at DRAWDY RC.
God bless you, and thank you again, Grayson Hobby.
Absolutely. Thank y'all so much. We'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to follow here or subscribe here, and make sure to follow us on Instagram at DRAWDY RC. Thank y'all so much.
See ya.